Hello everyone, it's kit day here in my scrapbooking room, which is the day that my Scraptastic kits arrive, and I do a little shuffle where I take all of the layouts that I made this month, meaning usually that runs from midway of one month to midway of the other month. I'm a little late this month just because there was a delay with delivery of the kits because of the suppliers and that sort of thing. So anyhow, so this is the recap of what I did from mid-April till mid-May. And so this is, that represents the April Scraptastic kit. And I just received the May Scraptastic kit, and I'm going to have to work with that one super fast because the June one is on its way already. So for my recap videos, what I do is I show you guys what I made this month and also what my leftovers are for my Scraptastic Kit Club kit. And so I'll start by showing you guys what I made this month. So this is a layout that I created for the Scrapbooking Cards Today YouTube channel, and I'm going to be doing a series over there which has already started. It's called Find Your Mojo with MercyTiara, and it is a series where I'm going to give you guys prompts for getting started on a layout if you're feeling stuck or like you're in a bit of a creative slump or whatever the case might be. And so this was my first layout that I did, and the challenge was to start small. And so this layout started with a 4x6 card that is actually this card right here, and then I created the layout around that card. And I love this layout. I especially love this acrylic, this gold shiny acrylic piece. It's my favorite thing on this layout. It's my favorite thing in my stash right now is these acrylic gold pieces. So this layout is, if you're looking for the process of this layout, it is on the Scrapbooking Cards Today channel. I will leave a link to it in the information section for this video, but there is a process video for this one. Then I have some Project Life pages here that I did this month that you guys would not have seen the video for these because I filmed it, but I didn't edit it. I'm not feeling real great about it. I might post it. I don't know. Yeah, so I have some stuff to say about Project Life. I'm not going to say it in this recap video, but I'm going to, I do have a video that just shows this. It's not a process video, but it just shows these cards that I did for this month and talk a little bit about what I'm doing with Project Life. So I have these Project Life cards. And like I said, there is a video that talks about these. It's not on my channel yet, but if you're interested in seeing what I have to say about these, just let me know. And then I love this page. This is for my Project Life. It's not for my scrapbook. It's about just some funny thing that happened on my Facebook group. So have a look at when I talk about these, I explain this layout in more detail. But this was a really fun one for me to do. And then I have more Project Life cards here. I think some of these were from another time, but some of these are new. So I have this layout that I did with the Cherry Pie kit, and it is, there's a process video on my channel about it. It's called Life with Chloe. And then this is another one that I did with the Cherry Pie kit. There's a process video for this one called All in a Day's Work. And then this one is a companion page to that, and I am going to seal this page up. It's just basically a pocket page. It has some sequins inside of it. I didn't do anything at all to this piece of pattern paper because it was just awesome the way that it was. So I'm going to use my fuse tool to seal this up. But first I have to decide what's going to go in the other side of this and put that in there first. So when I put these in my album, that's when I'll do that. And then this one is called Oh Baby, This Is Fun. There is a process video on my channel for this, and this was one that I did for International Scrapbooking Day. And I had a lot of fun with this, and this was from a kit from my stash, so it's just my own stash kit that I made, and I do have a video on that kit and how I created it. And this is one of those little backings from my adhesive, my foam adhesive. So this one was really fun to do, and you can check out the process video on my channel for that one. And then this one is called Day Trip, and this was, I think there's a process, yeah, there's a process video on my channel for this one. It was also created with the Cherry Pie kit. and a cut file from, I think it was from Nicole. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. This was from International Scrapbooking Day as well. And then I have some things that are not part of that. And then this was from last month. This was just an example of the color scheme that I like. So this was actually not supposed to be in here, so just disregard that. Although if you do want to see this, it's in my Crop and Create recap video. This is another layout that I made this month. There is a process video for this. It's called Painting on the Front Porch. This used my homemade stash kit. And was another one that I did for International Scrapbooking Day. It's really heavy. And then this was one from my scrapbook. This is actually a very old layout. It's not my first layout, but it's one of the, from my first year of scrapbooking. And the challenge on International Scrapbooking Day that we did on our Facebook group was to scrap lift yourself. And so this was the old layout, and then this was the new layouts. This was also not a layout that I did this month. This has to go in my project life this month. And then this one is called The Cheshire Cat's Tail. It was also created with my stash kit, and there is a process video for this one as well. So you can check that out. And then this one is called RoboFest, and this one was also not made this month. I'm not entirely sure why it was here. You know what? I think it's here because it was another example of the color scheme that I like. It's the turquoise, yellow, and red, but this was not made this month. So the layouts I made this month were this one, the Cheshire Cat's Tail, 2, Painting on the Front Porch, 3, Day Trip, 4, Oh Baby This Is Fun, 5, if you really include this, I'm not sure, that might be cheating. 6, which is All in a Day's Work, 7, which is Life with Chloe, and then 8, which is this one called Our Place, and then also a 6 by 12 and some Project Life pockets that I did as well. So that's how many layouts I did this month. These will all, people ask me sometimes what do I do with my layouts once I have them. I put them into page protectors and put them into my albums. And my albums are, I happen to have one out. My Project Life will go into my Project Life binder, which is not this one, but my layouts will go in this one. I usually scrapbook into Recollections or American Crafts D-ring binders, but this time I'm using this Becky Higgins album that I got on sale, so I'm just putting them in this one this time. So I'll do that off camera because it's boring. So now I'm going to show you guys what I have left from the kit. This is how I store my kit. I have one of these Recollections organizers. It looks like this, and I just stand it up against my wall and keep my Scraptastic kits in it like this. So I'm going to show you what I have left over. There are lots of leftovers this month because I just didn't get a chance to use it all. There's always lots left because so much is included. So I did get the extra pattern paper, and so I have lots of extra pattern paper left over. I'm going to keep this kit together, so I'm not going to de-kit this one. Usually what I do right now is I'll mix everything, I'll kind of sort everything out by type and color and put it all in my scrap room. But this month I have so much left of this kit, and I love this kit so much. I love the hits of yellow, of orange. I love the hits of red that are in it. So I'm going to keep it kitted and just stick it into a bag or an envelope or something and use it again sometime very soon. So that's the extra pattern paper. I have a lot of it. I did get dip into it, but I can't remember which pieces I used. But if you're just including the main kit and the add-on, this is the leftovers that I have. I love this paper so much. Can't wait to use it again. And so I have lots of that. I have a big hunk of this, which is that Jen Hadfield paper. I have some of the gray cardstock that came in the kit left over, and some scraps. I have this left, and this left, and this left. And I cut into this a little bit, but I still have lots of it left, and lots of this left too, which I love. And I have full sheets of all sorts of full sheets here. I have a full sheet of this Life Noted paper, and a full sheet of this, which I love and wanted to use, so I'm a little sad that I didn't use that this month, but I'll get it. I'll get to it. This, which is an awesome paper for matting. I love this. So I have that left. I have a full sheet of this. I have 2 full sheets of cardstock left over, and a full sheet of this, which is a Life Noted paper from Pink Fresh Studio. So lots and lots of leftovers, probably I would say more than usual this month. So again, that's why I'm keeping this kit in its kit format. I, of course, can use the stencils over and over again. I didn't use it this month, so I will be sure to use it when I do use this kit. And then I have some embellishments here. There was a set of Ellie Studio die cuts, and there's lots of them left. I'll stick them into a little envelope and or a little plastic baggie, and be sure to use them. I used lots of the enamel dots. There was a partial package that came in this kit, so I used lots of those. I didn't get a chance to use these stamp wood veneer pieces, so I'll put those in my package and try to use them next time. I used some of these exclusive die cuts that came in the kit, but I didn't use all of them, and I didn't use all of these clips either. There's lots of them left. So I'll put those into some packages and hang on to them. Keep them with the kit. And I didn't use any of these Life Noted chipboard stickers, which is unusual because I really liked them and I wanted to use them, so I'll get those. And I only used 2 of these, and these were my favorite thing in the whole kit. So obviously I need to keep this together and use some of these. Didn't use the glassine bag. I used some of these, but not a whole lot of them. This is just another scrap. Didn't get a chance to use any of the exclusive stickers that came in this kit, and I didn't use the stamp set either. Oh, I really failed this kit, didn't I? And then I used plenty of these letters, which I love, from Pink Fresh Studio, and I used some of these Ellie Studio black letters, which I also really love. Is that it? Yes, that is everything. So obviously, bit of a fail this month. Didn't get them all used up, which is too bad, but there's always time for more, and I like to keep these kinds of kits together so that if ever I have a chance to scrapbook with short notice, oftentimes, especially if I'm scrapbooking at someone's house, if somebody invites me over, or if I want to scrapbook outside on the back deck or something, anytime when I won't be videotaping my process, I'll usually grab an old kit and some photos and scrapbook with it. So you might see some more layouts coming out of this kit at some point in the future from me. Now all I have to do is fill this back up with my new kit, which is the Cake by the Ocean kit, and then I'm ready for another month of scrapbooking. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a really great scrappy month.